This campaign includes content for mature audiences, with themes of alcoholism, violence, and graphic content, and references to kidnapping and abuse. Viewer discretion is advised when watching. Please enjoy the video.
Welcome back to Dirty Zeros, everyone. We're in the same clothes we were in the last session, but don't think about that. If this is your first time here, please stick around. It might be pretty cool. Please. We want you here. Very cool. He's doing it.
Please stop.
Can we start again? I don't like that intro.
Well, that's the intro we've got, so yeah. Stella, you'll be introduced last.
Oh.
No!
Technically.
You just got to choose first.
Yes.
No. Don't. Oh, make me feel bad. This is great. Anyway, we're joined today with almost the whole group. Dom is feeling a little bit sick, and we didn't want him here. To infect us all. No, that's a joke. Dom, I know you're probably watching this later. It's a joke. Anyway, this is the next episode of The Land Beneath Dark Sky. We're getting into the next chapter, The Machinist Law. We're joined by Rohan.
Hey.
Freddie.
Hey.
Jerry.
Hello.
Eli.
Hey.
Chelsea. Is fired. And Stella,
Hello.
who was introduced first on a technicality.
Introduced twice.
Yeah,
Just got a point.
got a point. Last session we had a bit of a relaxation time, but it wasn't really. Fun stuff happened. Everyone examined the treasures they had found along the way and discovered some cool things. Dr. Gunter discovered some fun stuff about the orb that he has in his possession and about the mysterious voice in his head. Apparently he's not crazy, it really is just a god speaking to him. What else happened? Not much really, but there was a deck of many things and many things did happen. Will got very lucky with his pulls, Geronimo did not.
What are you talking about? I just had small sleep.
Small sleep. And Strata pulled 2 cards, one of which gave him a power I wish he did not have. And the second one did something that no one really knows what happened. But something happened. No one knows. This is great. There were some other artifacts found. Alina had a bit of a gambling match with a elderly dude who was just
Did not feel like a gambling match.
He just wanted some game time.
I'm cursed.
Alina's the house.
And she got a cool sword that has a +2 and you can make it +3 on every morning. It can only be good for you.
That sounds great. And no drawbacks?
Not at all.
You should always be picking the +3.
It's great. What else happened? There was some talk amongst the group. Everyone got acquainted with the Dark Being a bit. They're trying to figure out what's going on. Beck felt a little bit abandoned or betrayed. We'll see what happens with that. The most important part, Silix and Diego had a bit of a training match. Diego's trying his best. He's doing his best.
I know he is. I know.
Oh, but I'm also forgetting something. Will had a dream. Where he spoke to Tom and everything was cleared up definitely.
Well, we can trust him.
We can trust Tom.
Yeah.
Who thinks we can't trust Tom? Only one hand.
What? That sorts this out. Alright.
I really expected every hand to
I
fly.
thought it was a rhetorical question. Obviously, I don't trust you.
I had a feeling it was either going to be every hand up or one person. I'm very pleased.
Been abandoned.
The opportunity was there.
Betrayal.
Curse
Convinced
the
you was
dark
going to be
lord.
so easy.
Well, there were some new
I can
swords
be
found.
convinced. Have you seen these stats?
There were some new swords found, new weapons, some new trinkets. Gunther found a pebble.
It's a coin.
Pebble. I
Coin.
said it was a pebble. I never said coin.
Coin. I wrote it as
I
coin.
never said. Check the footage. Tell him he's wrong. DM him constantly about how wrong.
He
But
said it was
even-
a coin in the rubble.
I said it's a pebble in the rubble.
His private number.
It's a pebble. It is a pebble.
Can't wait to yell
And
at
he
you.
also failed to open the puzzle box again.
Failed.
Twice actually.
I see.
Strata also tried.
Mind blasted.
Okay, well look, let's get into the session. Starting off, all of you have gathered together finally after another 4 hours of waiting around to get this dark arc calibrated. Strata has that in his possession. He announces to the group as you all get gathered that it has finally finished calibrating. You are headed off to Cortham, the capital city of the kingdom of Hula off to the west, where Brick has taken the orb, the power source on Strata's motorcycle, which he's very calm about. So before you guys head off, is there anything you want to discuss with the group?
Where is everyone right now? Are we all back?
You're all back, like, outside the hut. You're getting ready to get out.
Outside the hut. We'll just announce this to everyone. Everyone, if we'd like to come inside for a second. I have a few things I want to discuss.
Is everything alright?
To an extent.
That's not ominous at all.
It doesn't sound.
I think going inside is a
It
good
sounds
idea.
important.
Yes.
Laura is here with you as well as she speaks up. Okay, but we need to head off soon.
Won't take but a minute. Come on.
He's your friend.
He's your brother. Intro him, so like.
Come on, let's go.
Let's do it.
Fine, let's talk. What do you
No,
want?
come on. So, I talked to Tom recently. I know. He's a bit.
Wait,
untrustworthy.
when?
Oh, last night.
He just was here?
Well, it was more of a dream.
Oh. Yeah, go
So
on.
you dreamed
Okay.
about Tom?
What did this peeping Tom have
he
to
kind
say?
of entered my dreams of that.
Oh, a very powerful figure that you're kind of connected with spoke to you? That must be nice. Sorry,
another
personal
tap.
shit, don't worry. As you were saying. No, I'm good, sorry, continue. I did not mean to.
So he spoke to me, and I was in this magical grass field with silhouettes of the city, and he told me that this darkness, this dark entity, had escaped from a magical artifact, and that the flesh of a willing soul helped contain it in this box.
Have you been drinking again?
Actually, I'm about an hour, 3 hours sober.
Well, due to the card you drew, it's like the idea of alcohol is foreign to you. Your alignment has been completely flipped with that. You are a sober man.
Yeah, I'm like completely sober. I wouldn't dare touch the stuff.
Guys,
so you're-
inside check that.
You
Even
can
though
check.
Elijah knows it's real.
Yeah,
Wait,
can
you're-
guess it.
You are telling me that
I can't.
did you do? Yeah, tell me.
I can't stop starting the sessions with nat 20s. 29, nat 20.
Well, he's telling the truth, isn't he?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, that,
Congratulations.
to my
It's-
knowledge,
It's a very hard thing to just begin. But what, you're just done?
Cold Dragon.
Hold on. You are telling me that last night this peeping Tom just came and had a conversation, talked to you about souls and flesh containers, and now you are completely sober.
Well, the sober thing kind of happened after the dreaming.
You're trying to tell us it's not related to Tom visiting you.
He just can't find alcohol. It's been 3 months.
There are bottles. There are still those wine bottles.
Yeah, there's a few ones that have stuff in them.
Look, well, he talked to me in my dreams. He seemed to be this powerful entity, but he seemed to be drawn here by this dark, otherworldly creature or entity or god, if you will. And he said that we need to either destroy it or contain it.
Well, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Now,
Was there a reason he provided?
well, he said there is a bunch of people drawing upon this power of the dark entity, and it's basically breaking the balance between nature, from the natural,
Curious.
from light to dark. It's kind of corrupting and corroding.
In what way would they be taking these powers?
Well, we talked, and that's why he wanted that weird stone from underneath. He wanted it to see how they're doing this. He didn't explain why. I don't think he knows why.
Curious.
But I propose that this city is north. Sorry, it's
The north one or the one to the west? Where you going?
north.
North? You're going to the west. Oh, you're talking about the one to the west?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know what's name?
Okay.
Um,
There's a city where they're harnessing this dark energy. And, well, this fleshy cube is a way to trap them. This dark power.
I'm not sure if this is going to help in the conversation, but I've learned a little bit on this little artifact here, little orb we found at the bottom of your house. This, after a bit of study, I realize is actually the physical eye of this dark entity that you've been talking about, the one that has been, related to you, and the one that has been almost a mystery to this group for a while. So it says that if, yes, put into someone else's skull, could harness the potential of said being.
If it's a dark entity, why don't we just destroy it?
Can you make a wisdom save?
A wisdom saving throw? Go fuck yourself. Okay.
You're within 30 feet of me, so you have advantage.
You get his aura too.
Plus
Wait.
4.
Oh, no.
I'm
What did you get?
With his aura, it doesn't save, man. 11.
You've seen that, well, you've wanted it.
I've wanted
already.
it for some
But
time, yeah.
It's like with this new distrust in the dark being, there's something within you that is pulling, is drawn towards it even more powerfully. It's like something has taken over in your will, and you will do anything to get that.
Beck takes out his pipe, starts to smoke. His handshake a little bit. Continue.
Also, real quickly, while I'm saying
Mm.
the dream to everyone, can I try and gauge, because I know about this artifact that's meant to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Can I, maybe just like maybe sense an aura of anyone?
So you're trying to sense an aura, or you're trying?
He's trying to gauge if anyone else has a Tom like he does.
Tom didn't describe what it was.
He doesn't know what it was.
Exactly, but I'm.
So you're trying to gauge if this is the thing.
Yeah. Well, like, and if they seem secret, okay, yeah.
You make an inside check. Make an inside check.
Ooh. That's a 24.
Damn. Well, you know this item is associated with the dark being, and you know that Tom is apparently against it. So this is highly likely to be Thunder.
Okay. Well, look, I know you don't all trust Tom like I do, but I think if we get rid of this dark entity, it could definitely help the world.
So destroying the orb.
Could be a part of it, but this dark entity is still running rampant in this world.
But why does Tom know all of this?
Well, from what I gathered, they're one of the same being, but he's better than this being.
At least he's told you that he is.
Yes, how do we know that for sure?
Eli.
Well, we've seen him many times, and he hasn't tried to kill us.
Eli, you hear the voice in your head, the dark being. Let's just do away with the facade. Speaks up. You should not be so easy to just trust this other thing. Just because he represents something different to me does not mean he's any different in actuality. The balance of this world is dependent on one of us disappearing. And I would be very cautious with just blindly trusting him. Question him. Figure out his motives, because you'll find it might not be exactly what you want.
Have we established I can make a mental conversation and not speak out loud?
I think you've done it before.
Yeah, I don't want to upset Bacon. So, sorry, Dad's on the phone.
Could you tell him I miss him?
I do say mentally, well, if you were to tell me not to trust this one so blindly, what gives you the right to expect me to trust you so blindly? I'm here for truth, and for where I stand right now, the both of you are very eager to keep it very close to your chest.
Persuasion check.
Oh, it was like nat 20 to an 11.
11. Once you discover more about this Tom, I think you'll want to listen to me a little bit more.
Do not get me wrong, I do not trust this Tom as much as I trust you. But I do not have any reason to trust you either. And from my perspective, I hold what you need the most. And you have no right to bargain over me right now. So be careful.
Just looks quiet.
Shut up, God.
So,
Curiosity. I know this conversation was happening in his head, but the movements
did you
with the
move
orb
this? Did you do
doing
that
this.
physically?
Yeah, but instead of me like looking up, and it would be more kind of like,
Pondering.
yeah. Pondering it. I'd be like just shaking the orb a little bit, which is just like maybe edging you a little bit.
So, what do you want to do?
No, then just double checking.
See if you got like some food from a dog.
Was there anything else?
I put the orb in my pouch.
Did you have anything else to say, Will?
And, well, you might not trust it, but I personally think we should destroy this dark entity.
I'll be honest, I can get behind it.
Well, is that the answer behind all the darkness around us?
That's what was implied. I mean, we destroy this, we reset the natural balance of nature.
Sounds like a win to me.
It's a battle between darkness and light. Is what you're telling me.
You're getting it.
Tom's talking to you, and this mysterious being is talking to you. Do they conversate with each other? Do they know each other?
From what I can gather, they do not be very happy with each other. From the sound of Tom wanting to destroy this creature, and the conversations I've had with this voice in my head, they do not seem like they are allied. So,
which is completely understandable. Tell me this. This dark entity did all this. Just gestures to like referencing like the dark city and all the awful stuff we've been through.
yes.
While Tom has appeared in these places, but to all of us, seem to want to like talk and connect with all of us.
He does seem more trustworthy.
He's been pushed away.
That said, it's important not to just view this as black and white. Just because two figures are at an ends with each other does not mean that one symbolizes good and the other evil. These are probably, realistically, two greater evils, just duking it out for who comes out on top.
And certainly a silver tongue gets very powerful people into very powerful positions. It does not mean Tom is good. Not that I am trying to celebrate the exploits of this dark entity. I think they are both under scrutiny. We should look into both of them.
Absolutely. I'm not denying that he might be a bad person, creature, but I'm looking at what we've got now. The world corrupt. Nature, the balance of it all, just shattered. While this one seems to be trying to fight this.
I'm certainly curious about Tom.
You can talk to your entity, and you can talk to Tom. Try to figure out what their end game is. They trust you too, more than the rest of the group. Is there an end game?
Tom's end game seems to be to either destroy or reprison this other dark entity,
But to what
saving
end?
all of us.
Saving all of us.
You said we have to sacrifice a body to do this?
Well, it has to be a willing body.
A willing body to just...
To the flesh cube.
Do you have this flesh cube? Who has it?
No, I don't.
We're looking for it.
Good then. Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Your friend Will.
He's my least favorite.
I don't like him much.
He's naive. Without me, you'll all have nothing.
Perhaps he is naive, but how do we know this? How do we know if we have nothing without you, you know?
The dwarf is wise.
I'm not saying he's not.
Figure out that thing's true goals. And then you'll be like, can have a much more civilized talk.
Okay.
What's with all of these awkward silences?
Just
What do you desire?
when it comes to Tom, is there any kind of similarity, I suppose, or a link to my memory of the being of light that first kind of filled me in on the dark being in my youth? Or is anything of that being standing out in this conversation?
Roll a religion check.
Religion. Oh yeah.
It's kind of nice, man. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, I forgot I'm stupid.
That's a great number.
Great number. That equates to a 10.
As far as you've seen being who was shrouded in light, and then you've seen Tom who disappears and flashes in light, you're starting to think, they're the same. But like, you have a sense within you that you're in a point where you're just questioning things.
Yeah.
Like Becaten in this time is very much like having a crisis.
Yeah.
So you're unsure.
Unsure.
Completely unsure. You could flip a coin and make a choice.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep that info to myself for now. But it's like.
This is irrelevant, but I don't know why. In my mind, Tom looks exactly like Radagast.
That's amazing. I hate it. Is there anything else anyone wants to talk about?
So, we on board to fight this darkness?
I think that our coming together is very coincidental. And I think we do have the power to do some good, which is rare in this world. But I think we should step with caution.
Well, absolutely. It's the logical thing to do. But we all do have a destination. West.
Indeed.
Laura's gonna speak up. What the fuck have you gotten yourselves into? When I knew you, you were just a soldier. Now you're all of a sudden on a mission for a god. Laura continues. Well, if we're all ready to go, just to get the plan said, so we follow that dark arc, pointing at Sharada, through Kabaka. We have to keep very close together while we use that, otherwise you will get split off and get lost and we will never find you again. So stay close together. I think it's good to be like 10 feet apart at the most. And then once we get through, what did you want to say?
Well, I've got a place up west.
What the fuck?
If we needed a pit
We'll
stop.
get on that later.
Good to know.
Once we get through Akabika, we'll be at the edge of the region of the kingdom of Hula. So we have to get past whoever's there, get into the city somehow, get up into the palace, and get the orb back from either Brick, or if he's passed along to the king or whoever's guarding it. Maybe we kick Brick's ass just to punish him for that.
Get Strata back his motorcycle.
And get Strauser back the motorcycle. He's frothing at the mouth.
Oh.
He's missing his
He
strike.
does that.
Does that? Okay.
Well, I hope you're preparing for this ass kicking to be more than ass kicking. I think Strata, I'm sure,
gonna
tell us
kill
all.
him. I'm going to
Oh,
kill
good.
him.
Okay,
That's
just
not
want to
gonna
make
be
sure you
good.
had no
He
ties.
betrayed. But once we get the orb back, we come back and we try to figure out what the fuck to do, what it is, what we do with it, how we use it to make this world, or just paint it a better place. Is everyone okay with that?
Oh, and on the way we have to find someone willing to become the body of the cube. That'll be fun.
Well,
if I understood
welcome.
correctly.
Well,
I'm not going to
that
touch
might be a bit later down the line.
Right. Yes.
Someone.
Someone.
So,
Just something to keep it about.
does anyone know anything about Hall or Corthan? By
Would a history check tell me?
you can make one at disadvantage.
With guidance. What an idiot. Let me do this. Oh.
Would a history check help me?
I'll tell you what, actually.
Who read the book about the
50.
Miraculous Law? I believe.
I think he had
Yeah.
it.
So yes, you do know. It's about
Did you
Hall.
read it?
So yeah.
You did.
You did read
I
it.
just edited.
15.
15. Oh, that helps you bit. Oh, you read the book. You know.
Wasn't that
20.
your book?
Great, you read the
No,
book,
I
so you
didn't.
know things. I was
It
going
was-
to give you information anyway. Because I can't just. Why would you do this? Okay. Firstly, Rowan, with your book knowledge, you have read about it. You know Hula is a king, yada yada. The king Caxelbramba. He's a bad dude. He rules the kingdom with an iron fist. His well, not iron fist. It's a bad fist. His family,
Fisting his people.
his family members are also in high positions. They rule over smaller parts, but the big honcho is Caxelbramba. You know from the book, and maybe just Nat 20, he is trying to assemble an army to basically wage war on the entire world.
Oh, cool.
He seems
Alright.
pretty
Great
chill.
ruler.
With your memory, you also remember in the book you read, you learnt about a passage that you learnt that the main part, the rich part of Corthan, is built on the foundation of a much older city, and that supposedly there is a passageway that you can get into the ruins that leads to a labyrinthine passage that could lead you straight up to the center of the palace, supposedly. That's what you learned from reading the book, and I can't really give you more than that because Will doesn't fucking.
Is there a map of the labyrinth?
No. I mean, maybe you have to find it. It's not in the book. And as for you, you know what I just said. Considering you're not from. Okay. 15's pretty good. You know that it is a very dry place. Made of very shamble shacks. You know that most young men end up being taken to form this army that Caxel is creating. Women don't get taken for some reason. I don't even know why. I'll say that's the next thing you know based on 15. He got that. That's. Strata. Now that's done. Strata just speaks on and is like, this is interesting. Yeah, I know quite a bit. I'm from there, so yeah. Caxelbramba, or I'll call him Kakil. He's a bad dude. He takes like all the fit children, fit men once they turn like 18. Once they turn like 18, there we go, to become like part of his army that he's trying to build. If anyone does anything wrong, they basically get taken to become a slave to build machines for the king and his massive army he's building. There are like rumors about women. Apparently his sister, Katarina, sometimes comes by and like takes them, but we don't really know what's going on there. She's a weird one. Like, she's kind of like the power behind the throne, really. Like, she kind of has her brother's ear, you know. it's like she kind of tells him what to do sometimes. Yeah, it's not great. People live mostly in like slums, but my boys, the Ashen Hawks, we kind of run things in and out the city, and we give people some good stuff sometimes. So, but it's kind of an underground thing. It's like the king knows we exist, but kind of lets us be. But yeah, it's not great. Oh, there is one more thing I need to say. So when you go, it's like Second Nation really. When you go into the region, you pass through this there's like some towers that form a barrier. You can't see it, but when you pass through it, it's like electricity. And when you pass through, you have to confirm your identity with this weird metal thing, robot, I think it's called. So just be ready for that. They will ask for information before you're let in, and if you don't, they can turn you to dust. I've seen it happen. It's not fucking good.
Do they have to know about what if there's no records of us?
Well, you don't. If you're first time in, they just take information.
Okay.
So do you have ID?
No, you just tell me that. You'll find out when you get there. They have a thing. Anyway, but yeah, if you do that, so don't fuck up, or you'll be taken up to Katarina, and she's kind of the Punisher. I like to call her Katarina. This is just stuff Dom told me.
When no one laughed, your face
I
went.
know. I was Dom.
That was a character choice, though. I found it funny, but Beck didn't. So
I tried hard not to laugh. But
Anyway, so yeah, that's just where you know really. Don't fuck up, or you will become a slave.
And you said, from my knowledge, the region's quite arid, dry. So we should.
Yeah, it's kind of hot as well. Even though it's dark, it's kind of really hot.
It might be smart to pack water reserve and supply.
That's very wise.
I just wanted to check as well. Surata, are you sick?
Yeah, actually,
I can check up on you before we leave.
No, that's alright. Sickness makes me stronger.
I was also
No.
concerned if you were sick because I've never heard Sarata sound so interested in socio-political issues.
This was the most I've heard you talk, so wisely.
Fuck you guys.
He's not.
I'm not the smartest guy, but I get the job done. So what? Let's just go.
you're right.
I will check up on him when he's sleeping.
let's go get your bike back, my friend.
Fuck yes. You're my favourite. Let's go.
I tried.
What is he calling you?
Cowboy, I think.
Oh, cowboy. I don't like that. No.
It's because of the.
Yeah, let's get the fanfiction going.
Okay, so you getting ready to head out. I'll just say any provisions general provisions like water, food, you have it.
Okay.
You've scrounged it. You've been given it by the people of Payment.
We love the people.
Nice.
We appreciate it.
I'm not going to be cruel and say you have to go around and find everyone and get all stuff.
We'd be here for the
Because
entire
that's what we were
session.
meant to do. But we didn't know we were playing
No.
with a deck of many things.
No, definitely things cool.
Speaking of,
I did mention some stuff.
Yeah, you've got a place.
Yeah, but none of us. Okay.
It's crazy. I'm so
That
happy.
means nothing to us.
Yeah.
You have a place.
yeah, you just let us know you have a house. I'm like, oh, okay, I
I'm
guess
so
he has a
happy
house.
you brought that
Congrats.
up. Let's go.
You're the same status as me? What?
Well, yes. So you getting ready? You heading off? You
I think so.
all gather at the entrance to Payman. There's a vast gate flanked by two statues of some women. They're holding a cube and a sphere. Very fun.
You've been asleep.
Does this look like the eye and the meat cube,
Okay,
perhaps?
we've seen these statues before and no one paid attention to them.
No, we saw them
Yeah,
at the
because we
beginning
didn't
of
have
the
to-
ruins, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but we
the
didn't have
cube is the same cube as the flesh steel
Okay.
cube. The orb looks, now your context, it looks like it's the orb that you found in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, so now that information's out there, context,
Bless you.
I'm building a world. It's
I
pretty
pull
cool.
everyone away
Maybe
before they
we
can
put
make
the
any
eye
deciphering
in
about
the
that.
No! Alright.
Why is it always the women who
we're
have to hold
running
it?
out
Don't do that. Anyway, so you're all getting ready. Laura is saying goodbye to her friends as she's getting ready to head off with you all.
She's seeing people.
You know what? She seems to pay a lot of attention to a particular person in the group.
Who is he? Roll initiative.
Well, if he was worried about that before,
got
he's
shatter.
completely character.
I'd like to detect horny.
You know, I will. She does.
You don't need to spell for that.
She does in fact spend a bit more time saying you are a particular person, but you can't see who it is because they're cloaked like around us. Anyway.
No way.
Is my passive
Is it
perception
his-
taken
No
out?
way you did.
Anyway.
Give him a card.
Oh, look.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Your passive perception, you feel... Yeah, you see the person. Good.
His name's Bill.
I gotta exploit this. I'll never have a
It's
passive
Tom.
perception like this again.
Nice.
You like engage from a figure to she. Anyway.
Must be good friends.
Oh, they must be roommates.
Let's
Spoken like a true historian. Yeah.
Let's cut that
Good
out
just
your
writing our
side.
story right now.
Anyway.
I'm joking.
You all head off. You get your stuff together. You band together into a group. Strata's leading the way with the dark arc on his hand, and you walk for it's like an hour walk until you get to the big fog barrier that is Alcalica.
While I walk, can I try the box one more time?
You want to try a box? Do an investigation check.
I would like to watch him.
You want to watch him, not help
Are you
him?
helping me?
Wait.
I don't know if I'm the best to help
I'll
you.
give you a
Just
a
need-
helping hand.
Oh,
I
hello.
shall.
How are you gonna flavor a help action there?
I am.
Did
Because
you
you're,
try it once?
yeah, I did. You're in. Are you just inspecting it? What
Yeah.
are you planning to do with it?
I was just kind of looking at it, playing around with it a little.
Geronima is like a little scared to touch it again because I got so fucked up last time.
So really have
But
to-
I'm just gonna like basically examine the sides that Gunther can't see while he's looking at it to see if I can see the beginnings of like a negative reaction.
Roll the
and be
advantage.
like, oh, maybe stop doing that one. If it's
Okay.
like,
Roll with
I've gotten
advantage and guidance.
really close the past few times.
It's a 30.
I think I got the same as last time. It's 27.
You just missing out on its last.
So
Like you,
is it magical?
we've examined it. It's not a magical item.
Oh, it gets closer and closer every time. I would get.
You got so close.
Have you
From-
tried breaking it?
I don't see the point. It's kind of fun. I could technically, but in trying to brute force our way through it, two of our members, Surata and Geronima here, have almost lost their mind. So I don't know how.
Did I tell you what material it's made of?
No.
Wow.
Can-
It's made of really intense metal.
No, I
You
think you
can't-
did tell us that.
you
Yeah.
can't use magical guidance on other people, can you, as a sorcerer?
No, it's a.
That's rough.
So you failed your attempt.
I've not taken the damage yet. I'm doing well.
No, there is a threshold for if you fail.
I know I'm getting close, and I will let you know once it's open. This gets me excited.
Alright, so you continue walking forward, off to the fog wall. What do you want?
Wait, I'm so sorry. No, I was like, I've got the inspiration.
You want to do it?
No, I'll save it for next time.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll
What'd
get
you
it.
roll like on the d20 then?
17, guidance 3, investigation plus 7. Like, I would need to roll like a 19 and a 3 or 4 on the guidance at the least.
It's an
That's
Arcana check, right?
the investigation.
Oh, investigation. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. So, if no one else is going to try to do anything stupid, well, not stupid. No,
Wow.
Bad DM.
If anyone's not going to do anything else,
It wouldn't be stupid if it was Elena.
That's because she's not.
If anyone's going to do anything else, you walk up to the fog wall. It's a fucking wall, guys.
A fucking wall?
No, stop. Cut that out.
Too
No,
late.
please. No.
You can tell it's getting late for our filming session.
Oh.
You walk up to the
Buddy.
fog wall. Strata gets up to this wall and he holds the dark arc out. And as he approaches, the fog, like, lifts up in like a archway shape. And you'll recognize the shape as the thing, the like shape that yeah, you saw it happen as you were leaving the first place. And the fog is parted. You can all walk through.
Stick together.
Basically, enter back into hell.
Geronima is going to position herself like, assuming we're sort of walking like single file or maybe two in a row kind of thing. I'm going to position myself in the middle of the group so my 30-foot cannot be surprised ability hits as many people as possible.
I often stay in the middle of the group, so I can hit as many people with healing if necessary.
I tell Diego to protect the others, so if someone looks like they're going to step out the way, just to and bring back in.
I'll give him a line. I'll
Yours
do
blue
proud.
orbs follow you, right?
Yeah.
Can I just grab one? Or is it like it'll phase through me?
Oh, with that.
Can I hold one? So like if I get lost, I just need to follow the orb back to him?
Do you think it's corporeal? I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
Corporeal? No.
So yeah, just,
Considering
Yeah.
what they are.
well, I'd say it almost like acts like airwaves, where it's like when you put your hand close to it, it just kind of
Considering what they are, I'm going to say no.
yeah, it's just kind of if you try and connect with it, it just kind of
Alright, well I know what Alina's getting distracted with on this wall.
Alright, that's fine.
Chasing butterflies
Yeah.
and getting lost.
I'd say the small one out of the four
Just for now.
is the most reactive to it. It almost flies around a bit more.
I'm just trying to grab one, doesn't matter which one.
That's fine.
It's like the small one teases you a bit.
Also, I shed 10 feet of blood.
I
I shed.
So yeah, you'll
10
be
feet
walking
wide, which is
through the rain and mud for about half a day.
Half a day.
Is there anything
Yeah.
you want to do on the trip through a
That's
Calico?
relatable.
Well,
So we're all quite close because we've got followed through the smoke. We'll walk up to his sister.
yeah. She's near the home.
Sorry, I didn't get to speak with you before we left.
No, you didn't.
Fighting big, scary, godlike creatures. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about half the time. And quite frankly, it's... I can't even think of it. What the fuck have you done?
Trust me, I'm still getting used to this. Especially after the mayor. But, well, I have something for you.
Okay.
Bring up the short sword.
The short sword. Okay. Okay.
I'm not the strongest person. I'm not good with a sword. Usually use books and magic to help me. But maybe this can help with some protection.
I mean, I can protect myself.
I don't doubt that, but
Just the way you said that sounded like I need protection.
Look, I didn't mean it in that way.
Except the sword. Sorry, Selix just.
I didn't mean it in that way. I meant maybe this could, boost your power. Not that you're not strong.
Look, I'll take it. Thank you. She takes it. Is this the
This is
the
this is
nine
the-
lives?
yeah.
Let's write that down.
Sorry, Tom, I was just assuming we heard this conversation because
We're
we're
walking.
like within
Yeah,
10 feet. Hey, thought so.
They're in front of you.
Yeah.
What is? Okay.
I want him to be sane.
Let me see. Keep trying to get it.
So. No. Yes. No. I'd like to ask more, and we've got a bit of time. But, just talking about how you got to those ruins. I know you told me, but getting through the fog.
Well, like I said, that when I got to the fog, there was a gap already there, like the one we just saw, which I mean, I can gather to mean that someone had just recently passed through, and I got there just before the gap closed. And so I got out. Pure luck. I could have been lost in our cover forever.
I'm glad you didn't. We'll just walk from it and just step back.
Okay. Alright, so after that,
standoffish.
stop making me seem like a bad guy.
Well,
You make your choices.
I'm.
She's still hurt by his actions.
Thank
No,
you
no,
very
valid,
much. though.
valid.
Thank you for being the. Yes.
Your
Favorite
favorite.
character.
Stop it. Stop it. Least favorite. Hate Alina. There we go. No.
Whoa.
Stop it. Yeah, we do.
I will walk on up to Silex at some point during our journey.
With me in tow.
Yeah.
Cat with a laser point.
Yeah.
Real quick, you see Alina. Oh, okay.
Oh, hello. She's been doing that for a couple of hours. And
Don't mind me.
Do you want to give it a try?
It's great. I'm having the time of my life.
I bet you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I believe
I
in
just
you,
can't
Alina.
reach it.
You will catch one
Oh.
eventually.
I could bring one down.
One try.
I'll send one of the new ones down.
I see. Carry on.
No, I actually come with compensation. It has come to my awareness that Geronimo, where did you guess that?
Prestidigitation.
Sorry, that threw me off. That was crazy. It has come to my attention that perhaps I've let my awkwardness of tongue offend you at some point. Back in the town where people... Well, it was raining a lot. Look, I believe I had said something that perhaps upset you a little bit. I just want to put that under the bridge in some regard. I want to apologize.
Dog, you don't need to apologize. If anything, I acted out of order, out of selfishness, and didn't think about the rest of my peers who I'm traveling with, so for that I apologize to you. because it was a very hard decision to stay and do what you did. And I apologize if I put the group and yourself into danger purely out of selfish acts. I should also apologize to Will and Strata because they also went to join, but the outcome wasn't great.
I'm happy I was there.
We're lucky you were.
I want you to know that, though I did impose my opinion on your desire to fight, I may understand your pain a little more than I have let on, and truly I sympathize. With that in mind, I don't want to get your hopes up, and I feel maybe your whole life your hopes have been only told to go up before getting disappointed. So I'll keep it relatively vague until I can properly perform this task. Could you describe to me what your wife looks like, if that is okay with you?
She was beautiful. She was a human woman. Long blonde hair and green eyes. Her best feature was a smile. She could make cloudy days seem sunny. Picture a flower, a sunflower. She was a representation in human form of a sunflower that brought life, hope, happiness to the world. It makes me upset thinking because part of her features are fading away from my memory. But she's the reason I keep going.
Your breath, to this day, is why she still lives. Your memory has kept her alive. That's why I'm very happy to see that you did not fight Spaltor. She lives on through you. Give me a good sleep, and I might be able to do something. But I will keep you updated.
With all respect, Doc, you can do what you want to do, but I can't get my hopes up again.
I'm not asking you to. I am a doctor. My job is to give partly harsh truths, and I'm telling you this is not going to fix your problem. But I will do my best.
I appreciate that.
Is that a sunflower on your armor?
Kinda. It's more of a sun, but it is in the form of a sunflower, yes.
How beautiful. I'll keep walking.
Jerry, take a plot of inspiration, man. You're killing me here. Jerry is inspired. Oh.
Have you talked about where you're from, what town you're from?
No.
Oh. Well, Eli just broke his neck. That's good.
Bro, you got me nervous up in
Just
here,
like-
bro.
Did that I feel like there was a bit of a moment where you're just like, how do I describe?
Yeah, no, because I could visualize her vividly before, but when you asked the question, everything was. I'm like,
That was fucking beautiful. Just for that moving on. Unless anyone has something pressing they want to get to.
How many hours are we walking?
It's about half an hour.
I'm going to try the box again.
Is that a box? Try the box.
Geronimo, you were very good at just give me another hand.
doing that.
Okay, this time I think where you went wrong is that you didn't think hard enough. So if
That is consistently my problem.
yes, so if you just try a little harder and do a little better.
I will keep that in mind, thank you.
I believe in you, and I Papa.
Oh.
What's your ooh?
Should believe to be harder.
I believe in
16.
Well, there was no advantage
Total?
on that one.
you. Holy.
I rolled an 8 and a 6.
Wait,
and
with
a one.
advantage, come on.
With advantage, 8 and a 6 and a 1 on guidance.
Oh my god. Okay, well,
Well, maybe I
make a
will.
wisdom save.
Now that's better.
You know what? I got you.
Appreciate so that's plus 4. So my wisdom save is currently at a plus 13.
Yeah, it'll still take half the damage.
Shut up.
Was it 12?
Back on 16. Natural 3.
It is 12.
Your wife seems beautiful.
Take all this damage before he gets to the next region.
Yeah,
Shroud is
honestly,
also damage.
I was like, the gun part of me is like, I will not check this box again because we're probably going to have to be doing some dangerous stuff. And then the Elijah part of my brain is, do it. Open the box.
Good? What'd you roll?
No, 16.
We fail, so you're taking 38 psychic.
Let me get my calculator out for that one.
And yeah, you don't feel fucking good about it.
Gunter just blasts, puts the box away with like almost no reaction. I just turn around, my nose is bleeding. He's like, that was an interesting reaction.
I'm so used to playing a bard that I just went to be like, oh, I can chuck a healing well.
Don't worry, I'm a cleric. I will pump. Oh yeah.
Beck sees Gunter get absolutely fucking destroyed by this box, and he's going to come up. Not looking so great there, my friend. Allow me to return the favor for a few, a few favors, I suppose. And I'm going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds upon the doctor. Save your resources, my friend.
That is very
I
kind.
thought Beck
Thank
was
you.
gonna come in all salty and was like,
Yeah, how's it feel?
I think I'm gonna shoot him with
now.
the
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rolling well.
Like your God protecting you.
Oh wait, I didn't. I rolled max on both of them, so that's
Yes,
any
Ricky.
difference. So go ahead and take 23 healing
Ooh.
points.
Freddie, I thought you were gonna walk up to him because you know how your gun can heal.
Yeah,
I thought you were just gonna go, oh shit, you look bad.
but without using the ability.
Yeah. That'd be hilarious.
I'll tell you what,
Let me
just 'cause
return the
I
favor.
can. I'll use my second wind
Oh yeah.
just on top of it. That's cocked.
Yeah, you got a lot of health from that.
Yeah, I get a nice 8 extra.
What's
Thank
the
you
positive level?
very
Oh, yeah,
much.
yeah,
My
yeah,
final
that's
level.
fine.
Thank you very much. You're quite a talented doctor.
Alright.
Are you back at max?
Not quite. That's
Is anyone
not
else gonna do anything?
Yes.
You gonna hit him up?
I see that the good doctor is
Okay,
also
John.
not fully back to what he was before our conversation. I like doctor. Come. You missed the spot.
Oh.
And healing hand.
You can take 8 away from your pool. That's fine.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how far away it was. You are all very kind.
Yeah, I help too.
Perhaps I can start referring to the group as actual friends now and not just.
I thought we've
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think we actually are quite nice together now.
yes.
We've had our moments. Smoke chain.
Senor Tavish.
Yeah.
Just gonna do a cheeky mage armor.
What do you know about, man?
In the fog, man. I don't know what's coming. And then
My sister's up front, yeah.
Yeah, she's in front.
I'll walk closely alongside her, but prestidigitation. Just a small light up in front.
Okay.
Just in case there's something coming straight for us.
So that you've all done what you plan to do for this walk.
Yep.
You managed to walk through. Suddenly, I'm joking. You walk through Arcabica, and it's generally an uneventful journey. You want to do it again? No. You can't do it, don't you? As you're all walking through, Strada's leading. He's very experienced with this journey. He's aware of what to avoid and what to let it go. So you get through safely. You eventually, after half a day of walking, which is tiring, you see the fog wall on the other end of Arcabica. You've made it. Nothing attacked you. You can breathe.
Wasted your mage armor.
That's concentration.
Up to a time, but you know.
8 hours.
That's long
Yeah,
enough.
yeah,
Yeah,
points getting to.
that's short
No,
enough.
oh, wait,
the
mage
mage
armor
armor, I
is-
was going to say, it is not.
That'd be
It's
the worst
absolutely
spell.
is not.
Well, 8 hours.
It's been more than half a day.
Go to hell.
Yeah, I want to clarify because half a day, in my mind, that's like half a day, not like half.
Oh, I'm talking
24
like 12 hours.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
sure
okay.
half
I
a day
thought
is
6 hours.
Yeah, like 6.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Are we resting at any point, or are we walking the whole time?
You've been walking.
12 hours walking.
Yeah, well, you don't want to rest in hell, do you?
Is it hell? I guess it is.
It's
Looks quite lovely, actually.
Oh, God. You get to the fog wall, and Strata walks up to it, and the same sort of archway opens up, and you all can walk through.
Freedom.
For now.
Oh.
What you see ahead of you is almost exactly like they described. It's a desert sort of arid environment with red sand and like red rocky formations. Picture like an Aussie outback.
Never been to Australia.
You know what? As you keep you're all exiting, you're standing in this place. You instantly feel the heat hit you. It is a strangely very hot place. Considering how dark it is, it's like, and the world so far has been rather cold. Like you live, like Arcabica is rainy and damp. Petermere is right by the sea. It's got a nice breeze. This is just heat. It's beating down on you, and it's dry. You just see spotty shrubbery dying and dried up all over the place. In the distance, on like the sides and everywhere, you can see like the suggestions of settlements. But the big thing you see ahead of you is a large tower that is like, it looks almost just like a pillar of pure iron just sticking up out of the ground like an obelisk. And Soraya speaks, and I'm like, yeah, that was the tower that I was talking to you about before. Once you pass by that, you'll have to inform who you are. It's okay. It's like, it's not harmful. Just don't resist them because they will turn you to dust. They do that. And once you do that, like nothing can heal you up again.
I will try.
Yeah.
It's almost as if you're expecting someone to fuck around and find out.
No.
I don't know. It's like it's hard to heal someone back from dust. But no, yeah, let's just be calm.
Do I put
Just
death
trust me, guys. I'll be alright.
So you'll be going first to show us how it's done, right?
What? I mean, yeah, I'll go first.
I mean, what do you do?
Great. Nothing to worry about.
You all walk forward, and it's a little distance away, but it takes a few minutes to reach up to this giant pillar, and Strada's like standing there, macho as shit. Alright, well, let's go. All at once, he walks through, and you can see as he walks past the tower, a shimmer of like blue electricity washes over him and like just closes up behind him and then disappears.
Is he dust?
No,
It feels like
he
the
just
dust
walks
thing.
through. He's like you said before. There's a barrier that's invisible, and so he walks through and he's just standing there like, hey, I thought we were going at the same. Come on, it's fine. It won't appear until it detects that everyone nearby has walked through.
Oh,
All together.
okay.
I guess so.
We all walk
Make
through?
consent. I'm joking.
Oh.
No. You all walk through this wall of this invisible wall of electricity, and it like tingles and feels like what the fuck? Because I mean, living in such dilapidated places, electricity has not been the most frequent thing. The most you would have seen is those artificial lights, and even then you don't quite know what's going on there. Another thing you would have known, both of you, from your checks from before, the Bramber family are said to be like expert machinists, like artificers, and they work in machinery and technology. They're very much like that. So there's machinists. Oh, wow! Whoa! Anyway, you walk through and you're all kind of standing there after this tingling feeling like. Laura's like, so what's supposed to happen? You just literally talking about something. You're like, yeah, give it a minute. And after a few moments, you see like out from the sky, like it's like a flash of light from the sky that into a form, and what you see before you is a giant robot about 10 feet tall.
Oh goodness.
It has no.
Only 10 feet?
It has 10 feet tall. It's got really long arms that kind of reach down to the floor. It's got no face. It's like it's a humanoid robot but has no face. It just has like a blank expression. And it looks down at all of you, and it just says, "State your name."
Who built you?
State your name.
It's a strange name.
Yeah.
Dr.
does.
Gunter Elsie?
You are not in our files. You must give us your information now. And Srata walks up and he goes, it's alright guys, I'll just, my name is Srata. The robot just goes, affirmative, you are residents, you may pass now. And so Srata just walks past and he's like, alright guys, now just wait.
Thanks, man.
And the robot turns to the rest of you and goes, you are new to the kingdom. We must know you before you are permitted entry. And an opening appears in his chest. It's like a small, like a DVD slot sort of thing. And out from it fly these like little discs about this big. And they're like made of like a golden metal, golden-ish looking metal. And on the one side there's a ring of blue lights around the edge. They fly out into its hand, and it passes them. It like goes to the first person in line. Let's say it's Jeroma. Take one. Just goes around. Gives you one.
Can you drop it lower? Just
Does the dog need one? Or to wolf? Sorry.
Pets are allowed.
That's
Better than Sydney Rentals.
Hell yeah, this place isn't so bad. Anyway, it turns to all of you, and individually, you'll do this individually, but I'll just tell you the question now so it save time. For example, I'll just go with Geronimo first. He goes, "What is your name? Full name. What is your full name?"
Are you okay?
He's
You
glitching.
stuttering? Do I
think-
make you nervous?
He's old.
I think it's just a dude in a suit. And he's
Ah, she
Next
killed me.
fuck my script.
What is your full name?
It's the Wizard of Oz.
Geronima Topher.
What is your species?
I used to be human.
Please elaborate.
This guy's flicking through a script.
I used to be human before I died.
The authorities have been contacted. You may be you may be required to answer further questions.
No.
What is your age?
103. Or 27 when I died.
The authorities have been contacted. You may be required for further questioning. What is your gender?
Wouldn't you like to know? Female.
What is your marital status?
Single, thank God.
Do you have any children?
Not that I know of.
That was a slow.
You're playing with the disintegration robot right now.
What's it going to do? Kill me again?
Are there any notes you have on any information you have provided?
Sorry?
Are there any notes you have on any of the information you have provided?
Are these authorities going to be mean? That's a question, not information, but...
Are there any notes you have on any information you provided?
I'm very nice.
And so it's the next person. And ask the same questions. Based on what I know about your characters, would anyone give them false information? Anything outside what I would know?
So, going off.
What marital status would you say?
Married.
The robot responds with the authorities have been notified. You'll be questioned. You may be questioned.
Villain. You villain.
Technically, widowed is a marital status.
No. Well, widower.
Widow, yeah.
I don't think that would tell any falsities.
Pulling my sister aside. So
What should I
I
tell
know
them
they.
my marital status?
No, after seeing what happened at the gate, a bit risky though. I'll just say to him, human. I mean, I know human, but after what you've told me,
Okay.
tell them about death. Don't tell them about resurrection in any way.
How quiet are you being?
I'm being as quiet as possible. I'm letting after they're kind of like interrogating me.
Yeah,
at
make
the
a
front.
stealth check.
You stealthy?
No, my dex is shite.
At least you're sober.
Yeah.
So I get advantage. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, bugger me. Oh, we took a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah,
Wait.
you're exhausted.
Wait, stealth.
Yeah. At the bottom.
-2. All right. Luck point.
What'd you roll?
Watch him roll worse.
Luck point.
Yeah.
You can't
you
lose
can't
more.
really
No.
You only use one.
You were destined to fail. that
So,
one.
the worst one I got with the luck point. Well, no,
No,
let's
you
go for
that
the
second
plus
luck
one.
point
So,
you can't use
you
the
can
remaining.
so it's a
Between
4.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you can choose the better one. Yeah.
The
Unless you
Robert
want the other one.
hears you and sees you visibly take your sister aside, and you're whispering to her, which you can hear. And it says, conspiring against the crown
No, I
is a
was.
crime punishable by extermination.
So it wasn't that. I have the squirts.
Perception check.
No, what?
Deception check.
Deception.
Oh, I thought it was deception.
Oh, Rowan.
Shit
Now you're
yourself
gonna
and
wanna
make
use
it
it.
real, and then you can persuade them.
Now we can do a look.
Yeah.
No, you've got it.
Can I cast? I don't want to. No, I got more. Can I cast Death Ward on him?
This
Wait,
is
wait.
deception. That was persuasion.
Yeah.
My bad.
Can I cast Death Ward on Worrall?
Nat 20.
Hey!
He believes you and leaves you alone.
Well, I've cast
Is
Death
that,
Ward
that's
on
your
you just in
second nat 20 of the
case.
session.
It's a good year for
It
Rowan.
believes you and it
Crazy.
leaves you alone. It
Literally.
asks people,
Fine.
are there any more anyone
Any
giving
more
you
lies?
false information? What age would you?
I'd say. What if you don't remember?
What is your age?
The authorities.
Can I give you a rough estimate?
What is your age?
120 to 140.
It moves on.
I would also say for marital status, widowed or widower.
Okay. It will accept that. There you go. Anything else? No? Wonderful. And Laura tells the truth. She says human. She does not say anything about her being dead.
Do they pick up on that?
She doesn't say anything she's dead. She just says human.
But when I was like, I was human.
You said you were human. She just says human.
Intriguing.
And as for marital status, she does say she is dating someone.
You're gonna hold this over.
To which I'd already
Then the giant
planned
robot
this.
goes, who are they?
I already planned this.
Will then
but
goes,
the
I
robot
told you to lie
does.
about
The
your
robot
race.
does say the bit about authorities being notified when she says that, and I had already planned it, so don't get in a titty now. All right.
Why didn't you
Once-
tell me?
Once you've all answered your final questions, the disc, like individually, when you say the disc, the light disappears and it like flies back into the like slot in its chest, and then disappear inside. And the robot says, "Your cooperation is appreciated. You are permitted entry into the kingdom of Worrall. Glory be to the great King Caxel Brambar."
Harry.
So when are the authorities showing up?
Just you alone.
Yeah.
And just as it looks like it's about to leave, it like does like it's just like a just like an urgent update for all citizens. As of yesterday, no citizens are permitted to leave this great kingdom. All citizens must be available at the moment's notice to serve the kingdom and advance our mighty king's noble cause. Or any citizen attempt to desert this kingdom, they will be prevented, and a further resistance will be met with extermination. And any relevant next of kin notified.
We are not.
Thank you for your patience. Please be welcome in this great kingdom of Worrall, the domain of the great and mighty King Caxel Brambar.
Out of the pot into the frying pan.
And the robot disappears into the same flash of light.
Do we count as citizens? No, we don't.
I would assume not. When I say
We're
that,
visitors, right?
We did just give them all of that information.
So
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah, but we're not residents.
the immigration laws might be very loose.
I heard they are horrible people.
You guys see Strata is visibly upset by this.
He can't leave.
Good, no, that's not. Because he is like, it's not normal. People can usually just. I mean, what's going to stop us from leaving? I mean, we can just walk out. Right?
You want to try?
Do you want to
Come,
try?
come back on this side.
I'm not a citizen.
I mean, it's probably better if one of you try, so we know if like even a technically a non-citizen could do it.
I think
But-
Will
but
could
you're
try
a
because he
citizen,
won't die if he
aren't
gets
you?
disintegrated.
You're a citizen,
I
aren't
think
you not?
someone else should.
Yeah, but
It doesn't count towards us. Just
alright,
I
fine.
think what Stratter is trying to say is we should check to see if we're all now locked in or if it just applies to
Exactly.
actual
Thank you
citizens.
very much. I forget my nickname for you.
It is.
Prone.
He
Prone.
does not have one. You don't have one, actually.
Alright, I'm making a new one.
I was saying if we're going to try this little experiment out, we could do it with Will because I've made sure he won't die.
Go on.
I'm not sacrificing. What?
No, you
Oh,
will.
no, you
will
won't
be
die.
sacrificed.
He has put a little orb on you that
Yeah,
makes sure
you got a
do not
you got a
die.
little blue orb floating around
Just
you.
walk up to it.
Oh, if the group doesn't, like, if Will doesn't want to do it, I'll do it.
They also said we'd only be stopped. It's further biting of that. So, I don't know. Oh, there goes Alina.
So you trying to walk out?
Yeah.
Alright. As you get close to like where the barrier was, you just find yourself against basically a hardened version of that electrical field, and as you do that, down behind you, the same sort of robot is just standing there.
New script.
It's the same sort of robot's now standing there, and it's like, citizens are not permitted to desert this country.
I'm not a citizen.
Further resistance will be met with extermination.
What classifies a citizen? Do you have that information?
If you are in this kingdom, you are counted a citizen.
Does that mean you're the authority here? You said that.
The authority in this kingdom is King Caxel Rambar.
Where shall I live then?
You will find a place of residence.
Do we have to pay?
Payment is through service to the king.
But
So for free.
Do we have to pay taxes?
Stop doing this to me.
There is a teenager in their robot and he's just trying to get his monthly wage.
Caught him, let's get him!
Stop doing this to me.
Basically, are you gonna keep trying to leave?
Nah, looks like we're trapped here, y'all.
Oh, great.
Seeing that you are conceding, the robot will disappear in the same
No,
way
come
you are.
no.
What the hell?
And then I turn around and I...
You can try.
No.
It has a stat block.
Oh!
Then it does, and I bet it's fucked.
And that's just one.
So
We have no choice.
What?
But we can see through this invisible barrier, right?
it's only once you touch it, it becomes
Activates.
hardened and electrical.
Out of
So
curiosity.
I could
Wait,
hypothetically teleport through.
You try.
Hypothetically
I'm not
as
gonna
well,
want to.
we can just throw rocks, and every time we throw it,
Well, rocks aren't citizens.
I feel like it's gonna get sick of that shit very
No, they did specify anyone in the kingdom.
My
so
favorite film, Citizen Stone.
It's more intelligent than that. Look, if you want to try any bullshitter, you can all try it. Just pay with the accept the consequences.
They're about as smart as a high school
Can we
graduate.
try and hand the big robot a deck of many things, guys?
Or if we pull the demon out
knowing
here.
your luck,
Yeah,
you'll
we'll
give
do him
it.
out in the city.
I don't want to tell you all the cards, but you'll give it the.
No, but Will already
Sun.
pulled all the good cards. So it's gotta be bad.
You give it the sun.
I'll
or
give it the card of sentience.
No, let's talk to the kids.
What am I? What am I?
I play a trick on
Yeah,
the kid.
teenager in a
Like,
sentient robot suit. I'd watch that anime.
Oh no.
Oh, what? We
well,
traveled 12 hours. It's like nearly bedtime, right? So if we...
Let's go sleep.
You can rest
As
before
soon as that one gets
continuing, or you can continue on further.
Yeah.
Well,
Sarata, where is your house?
My house is in the city. It's actually, it's quite a ways away. Actually, it's like it's another half a day.
How big is
I don't
this?
think
How
the
big is this
city
It's
is.
a big kingdom, alright.
It's not half a day's worth.
No,
No,
I'm not saying
city
the
is
city.
12 hours walk.
I'm not saying the city is 12 hours large. It's away from us. This is the barrier to the country.
well, we have been walking for about. We've been walking for about 12 hours. Should we sleep?
Sleep where?
Oh.
That's what
That
I
just
was trying
clicked.
to figure out. Is where
The
we
problem
go.
is
Fair
we
point,
could
they bring up.
we could walk for 24
Oh, we went
hours
west, right?
straight,
You gotta
or we
play
could
someone.
we camped around when we were trying to
What's
get
it
from the kingdom where we all met to the raining town.
I-
So where?
This city requires that you give up all personal information at the gate just to let you in. I doubt it has very good views on homeless camps. We might just get our shit rocked.
To be fair, most places here are basically homeless camps.
Oh, okay.
And
That negates my question. I was
actually,
going to
it's
ask.
maybe better to sleep as a homeless camp outside the kingdoms than too close to it.
Well, we're in the kingdom now.
Well, we're in the. You said we're in the country
country.
border.
Well, we're in the kingdom, but that is the border. To the
Okay,
kingdom.
where is the big city?
Well, the
12 hours away.
The country is its kingdom.
We will start to.
It's a big kingdom.
We will start to be very tired if we walked for
Yeah, it's
24
not
hours
like-
straight.
Some might even say exhausted.
That would be a good word for
We
it.
can select our own spot.
Exactly, that's what I'm implying. Just a quick little nap.
Alright.
Bit of a king.
Have a relaxation, guys. You know, if you find like a big rock formation made out of all this like red stone, and you can, it's like a outcropping with little hidey hole. You can find yourself rest inside there.
Has anyone got any like games to play in the meantime?
I've got
It's got a deck of
66.
cards.
Yeah.
You have cards then.
Just real quick, so it is like kind of a red desert,
Yeah,
sort of,
it's really hot as well.
even in the night.
Have you been in the desert? Actually,
Desert
Desert.
gets-
Famously, actually.
it's hot still.
Okay.
For reasons you find it later.
Okay.
I can't wait for the pigs to walk up and interrogate me about my death.
That's going to be awkward as all I can imagine.
Is there anything anyone wants to do with this rest, or should we just keep going? Yes, roll new portent.
I do.
If we're rested.
You gonna say the box again? Alright.
I will give Gunter a hand, but before that I point to Sarada and I go, haha, you have been conscripted.
Oh no, we're not. Cause not yet. It's only if they choose us. But
We're very powerful.
You are a big boy. You are going to get conscripted.
hey, I managed to keep myself hidden in this country for a long time. There was-
Didn't all of your friends die?
That's a very, very
Oh, that
forward
was
thing to
very.
say.
What do you get? Fucked.
that was
He's
hard.
been pretty fucking mean to me, let's be real.
But you haven't been
Yeah.
necessarily nice to the rest of us neither.
I don't know. The two of you, violence or mean words begets mean words.
But you're saying a lot of complicated words right
I apologize.
now.
Sharon, help me with this box and stop talking to me.
Roll your damn investigation check with advantage.
Oh, that's Cox. Oh, that's. Oh,
It's big.
I want you to succeed at this point.
I want to.
What you be nothing inside?
Do you want a hand?
I'm already getting
You
here
can
from
examine the box, see if you can find out
I've.
what's
That
inside.
is incredible. I've gotten.
The same number again?
No, I've gotten higher. 28.
Oh.
One above. One above.
What do you have to roll?
I believe it's a 30.
No, I mean, but like on your dice.
I
what do
need
you
a
have to roll?
19 or a 20, and then with if I get a 19, I would need a 4. If I get a 20, I would need a 3 or a 4 on guidance.
If you get that 20, I'll give it to
But
you.
if-
Unfortunately,
Yes,
it's 18.
but so like
Yeah.
essentially a 19.
So if you were to
You're
give it
so
a 14,
close
it's
opening
19.
it.
Yeah, I need a 19 or 20 portent, and then a good guidance.
I've got an 18. That's all.
Yeah, so I just rolled an 18.
You're so close opening. You're like, you could see the glimmer of like the inside,
I get excited
and then like
yeah.
you fuck up one thing and
Oh.
it just clams shut.
I am very
You almost lost
angry.
a finger.
I just need to breathe that one off.
You know, make a perception check. I want to just see if you can gather.
Right, passive perception 24.
Make a perception check. You son of a bitch.
That's alright. Dirty 20.
Alright. This is using your ears at this point. You can hear sounds coming from inside.
It sounds like
It
something.
sounds like a voice. You can't tell what it's saying. But it sounds like
Is that you? No.
I'm changing my
Can you
Sword.
speak to it?
to +3 when I'm wanting.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm sure that's fine. Maybe if I try to open it again. It's closed. But that's curious.
What if you don't necessarily open it? You shove something in the cracks, slightly open it.
Look, again, feel free.
It's not so much we're trying to. It's. You said you hear something. Put your ear close.
Do you want to give it a try?
If you hear something inside.
Well, we're sleeping anyway. Let's go.
Make an investigation check.
Can I?
You have to find a place to put like to find a gap. So make an investigation. Who's doing it?
My passive investigation is 22.
Make an investigation. You're basically doing the same check.
Yes.
You're
It's the
just
same.
flavouring it differently.
With beep.
Also, can I see them doing this? Okay.
They're not being secret about it, I'm assuming.
21.
I'm gonna waddle over.
Make a wisdom save.
21?
Make a
Oh my
wisdom save.
days.
Every time you do it, I think it goes up.
Oh my.
There is a set there, so.
What's
What was
wrong?
that, plus 4? 19, but
19, you succeed, you take half. Uh, 34 down to 17.
geez, much better than last time. Well,
My fault.
No, it's
I got you again.
no, that
Wait.
curiosity is why I've kept
Just to
kept
find a
doing this.
gap to put a sword in, you have to make an investigation. So.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Well, I'm quite frankly sick of this box, but I will open it. It is very exciting.
Will you have something? You can see him opening it up. You can see him trying.
See him trying. This is good for the level up. Will's just like looking at the chest, like, can we get this open? They seem to be really struggling. Suddenly, this hand appears next. This glowing blue hand.
This is mage hand weird, isn't it?
This is mage hand. It's part of a little feat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm.
What have you done? What have you done?
And a bit confused, but it seems to be like following his patterns. If you allow me, I might have a quick go at this.
Of course. Just know if you do open this, I will lose my fucking mind. But good luck.
Alright, so
I
roll.
guess this will still do damage, I guess.
Will there are guidance on you, by the way?
What do you physically do?
Well, I'm gonna get my. I don't know if my mage hand can start picking a lock while I
There's
heal.
no lock, it's a puzzle box.
Oh, it's a puzzle box.
Yeah.
Mage hands can
Yeah, done.
typically do it.
See, okay, I'm gonna mage hand. Dear mage hand.
Yeah, +1.
So,
I feel like Mage Hand is such a common spell, like, but no one ever uses it.
Mage Hand's
in-
quite
at
hard.
all,
it's got
like,
very
I don't get
groups.
why.
Mage Hand's really useful.
I use it in Baldur's Gate, but I just pick up bombs and move
Yeah.
them over to.
Oh,
It's
but Baldur's Gate
brilliant.
ruined Mage Hand. Mage Hand in D&D is peak.
Especially if you're an arcane.
Alright, yeah, you can get it to do so. This is tough.
But while I'm helping it as well,
So you're helping
like
us
we're
with-
working together. Since it's part
Make-
of like my
Make an
cognitive.
investigation check advantage.
Is that... Yeah.
Spray baby.
Plus your guidance.
Yes, +1.
That's a dirty 20 plus. What's the guidance?
1,
1, so 21.
but with advantage.
With advantage.
Because that would hurt. I'll kill myself.
Okay.
I'll
27, so 28.
Yeah, man, you don't. You are like this. You're doing this mage hand. You're really going at it. You're like the mage hand's holding it up, and you're like figuring it out. And you get to a point where like you can see something start open, but your mage hand like flinches, and then just.
Stupid mage hand.
You just fail.
Very close, very close. See how frustrating it is?
It's very frustrating.
Whew.
Is there anything else? That's
Beck is gonna mosey on over to Alina, depending on what she's doing currently.
Looking at her new sword.
Quite the fancy weapon you found yourself.
Yeah, I wanted it a game.
Oh.
What? Back at the ruins?
Yeah,
Interesting. What kind of game?
one that involved dice.
I see. And did you have to wager anything against?
I was gonna, but it wasn't like equal to the sword. So the guy just wanted to play a game. So he said he'd happily take my time as something for me to barter.
So he first of all came and approached you for a bet.
Well, not exactly. I was looking around for any signs of my family or the Ivory Crows. I was kind of muttering to myself, and this guy overheard me. Spoke about that for a little bit, and then he asked me if I wanted to play.
Interesting. Well, evidently you won. Well done.
I did. He kept saying that no one played with him because he kept winning. But I won so many times, it's like, I don't believe he was winning.
Oh,
That's
that's
an inside check on that.
The goal was to guess a number and then hope that the number rolled is closest to your guess.
Oh.
And he kept guessing the highest possible number.
So
I
then-
can't imagine why that would be a good strategy to winning.
Yeah. That's a choice.
But I won.
Well, look.
I don't win much.
See, that's... what could he have expected, honestly? If
I
you're
don't
choosing
know.
Anyway, look, it is, speaking of your parents, I was, somewhat intrigued. We've been following in their footsteps, for some time. Do you think there's a chance that we may even run into them here?
I don't know if I've explained this. They're dead. I mean, to my knowledge, between the whole
You did say that.
Kurthil and Karg, we tried to rise up against good old Falith, and it resulted in their death and my capture. So, no. However, I have been trying to find traces of their little organization that they were a part of. So, if we're definitely not going to find them, but we'll find hopefully bits and pieces of them.
I'm very sorry, Alina. I was not aware, and had I been, I might have been a bit more.
That's alright. It's a little bit of a touchy subject, and we've had other things to focus on, so it's not like I've brought it up.
Understand.
So that is okay.
Well, for what it's worth, I hope that we are able to find some clues on organization.
That'll be nice, because I feel like I've been left in the dark. Literally and metaphorically. When it comes to anything my parents were doing.
I know the feeling well.
Alina, I apologize for prying. Did your parents start this Ivory Crows?
Look, guys, I know as much about these Ivory Crows as you do. That information that we got down in the basement with the books and shit, that's all that I know.
How old were your parents, if I may ask?
Like, in human years, in their 40s.
So then, in elven years, how old were they?
Stella doesn't know this.
Very fair, sorry.
Can you read Elvish?
No.
Yes,
Alina can't get.
if Alina's not young, then she's not young.
Well, I had come into contact with the Ivory Crows a long time ago in my relative youth.
Yeah.
Does the name in my notes, Fakid, ring a bell?
No.
Uh,
Again, let me preface one more time. I don't know anything about the Ivory Crows.
I have recruits.
Nothing. Do you happen
That was their leader.
Right.
I did kill him a long time ago. And I thought it might dismantle their group. So it's interesting.
Wait, don't I know a little bit about that then? I know not the leader, but that my parents came into leadership
So they
after,
based
just from that plaque that I read or something.
Yeah, so based on that plaque, you do. Let me see if I actually have that written up here. I should. Okay, here it is. Plaque.
Because they were telling me that they had intentions of telling me when I was
Yeah,
old enough or something, but
obtain knowledge. Yeah, so you knew they were the leaders of the gang. Because that's what it said in the name.
mhm.
You can also surmise they started it.
Oh.
They mentioned that with them being with them being shipped off to Akabaka, they knew that there were members of their group who they thought were unruly and would turn their organization into something worse.
So I guess that would be.
Yeah, well,
He
they
would be one of
have a name for that.
Yeah.
But you do know, and you also would have known, thanks to your mind falling apart and reforming, that they were the leaders, and then they were captured and sent away, but their names were broken.
Yes, I just found that in my notes.
So you do, yeah.
Well, if it helps you in your search at all, they were, if I'm thinking of the right people, they weren't known as the Felderbrows. They were known as the Rook and the Raven.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I only learned that recently, in the basement as well.
Oh, great. I don't know. This organization is a curiosity of mine as well, and I've been around for a long time.
I don't know, maybe you know more than me because other than Rook and Raven, they went by Warren and Sabine.
From my knowledge of them, I helped the old leader, Fakir, a long time ago when I lived in Bathmochi.
Have you told anyone that?
No, that was it. So,
Well,
this Fakir would come around, and he wasn't a very nice individual. He would expect these organizations in the city to pay a sort of protection fee. You know, if these establishments would not pay up, they would wreak havoc, possibly even kill. And it just got to a point where the lives he took just wasn't worth it anymore, and I killed him. That is all I will say on that right now.
Wait, so he was an Ivory Crow, or he was above the Ivory Crows?
He was the leader of the Ivory Crows.
No.
No.
My parents were, that can't be right.
How long ago did you kill this man?
Oh. How long ago would it be?
yeah, clarify one more thing.
Please, if I...
So your
Ruins
her
the
parents were the leaders, but then they were captured and sent away, and that's when Fakir took over.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going off the knowledge that Gunther has in
which
his
he
mind, which is...
would have regained.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And as for how long ago it was, the sky went dark about 150 years
Well,
ago.
see, that's important for where my questions are going.
Well, you know, about 150 years ago, I guess, if my math is correct.
Did you? Sorry, I'm just piecing a few things together. And I could be wrong, because I'm known for that. Did you know this world before the sky went dark?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was amazing.
And what happened? What happened the day that it did go dark? What happened? What can you, as best as you can, tell me? 'Cause
Well, it was as if it happened as if you had closed your eyes. It was that quick. This was daytime, and it suddenly was dark. No light had been lit, for the sun was lighting the world. So it just got very dark very quickly, and it was chaos.
Okay. No, thank you.
That's okay.
Sorry, I just need to think.
I think we're all piecing together our stories one by one.
And I think they're more linked than we once thought.
Exactly. So I'm here to help and clarify.
As am I.
These ivory crows are a bit of an anomaly as well. So we should.
Well, they're connected to the Ashen Hawks, right, Shraddha?
They were a spook.
Yeah, from what I know, they're like ivory crows. I mean, they were supposedly like this crew that existed a long time ago. Apparently, 150 years. And they like spread out after the city went dark. But like most of the leaders, I think, were like stuck inside. No one knows what happened to anyone inside the city. So the fact that I don't get that. But yeah, like splinter groups pull off, and yeah, we're Ashen Hawks. I've heard of others, like other regions of the world, but they're Ashen Hawks. So
Interesting. Well, we got a 12-hour walk ahead of us. I guess ponder on your questions, and I'm sure we could talk later.
Well, just one more thing, which is kind of off topic, but also where we started. Did we manage to get any like materials and stuff for our future venture? I have this new sword. I managed to get thieves' tools and 2 injectors.
Oh. We've got water and food. That is all. I believe we grabbed extra.
why did you choose the pedal?
Yes. Oh, yeah, I had some sleeps, you know.
I feel like I used my time wisely to prepare. Pretty happy.
I've got this pebble. It's pretty cool.
That's great.
Look, you want to see a magic trick?
You
Oh,
could
wait.
throw it.
Hold on, I've got an idea. Can you look at this side of the pebble, please? What do you see?
This is the blank pedal.
What do you want me to see?
Well, on my side, I see a rune, a symbol. But blank side flips around. It's very nifty. I'll look away and just flip.
You can see it. It's on the side that it wasn't before.
What is the purpose of this?
I'm sure it will become useful later.
Well, I have a box of cards.
It's another cursed item.
Another?
Wait, no.
A box of cards.
I do. They were in that chamber. They had a lot of magic.
So we can play games.
We can play games. Oh well.
It's good to pass.
These are dangerous. I will.
We have downtime. So
Yeah, good to pass the time.
Well, these are dangerous. I will warn you.
How so?
they're just
Well,
cards.
I lost a part of my soul to this.
What?
What?
Sorry?
A night. I lost.
I did not know you did poetry.
And you're saying you're sober.
How long did it last?
The what? The alignment thing? It's permanent.
It's permanent. Okay, cool. I've been sober for. It's been half a day. Yeah, like almost 24 hours.
Good stuff.
I've been considering remedies on addiction withdrawals as well. If you need some assistance,
I actually feel completely fine.
That is odd.
It's like magic.
Strata. You also drink. How do you
Yeah,
feel?
that's great.
How do you feel?
I feel like I could drink.
Okay, so he's normal.
So you're sick. Am I sick?
I can
I feel completely fine.
I can assess this. Do you need a checkup?
Examine me. I feel completely
Put the
fine.
glove on, Doc.
Yeah, gloves on, glasses on. Get my apron tied up. I'll check up on him.
Still medicine check. It's for fun.
Put one in your mouth and say ah.
Thank you for actually seeing it.
No.
You need the high note. Come on.
Oh my gosh. 28.
28. Sober, baby.
Well, he is sober. He is not ill in any way. You are actually looking quite healthy.
See, he's
young
sober,
man.
but he technically has herpes.
You have I've got.
Hang on there.
I take
We never
my
discussed that.
I take my mask off. I've got some grave news for you, my friend. Is this real?
What?
Is the herpes real?
It's a
Oh,
joke.
hold on.
Oh, that's what you meant by you missing
He's a completely healthy boy.
See? They're pretty good.
Well,
I'm still waiting to hear what was so bad about the cards.
Well, a noble will was spawned in front of me. He fought a battle for me, lost, but I avenged him.
when did this happen?
Oh, well, when we woke up.
So, this is a dream you had, like, when you
No,
speak to Tom.
I wasn't dreaming. This is real.
Wow. Well, you're not suffering any withdrawal symptoms, so this is
I picked up a card and felt better.
so this is the card story.
I guess so.
How is that bad?
That you lost
I
a
mean-
friend.
Other than that,
I mean, it did spawn in different beings, and apparently now I have a house somewhere up west.
that sounds good. That sounds good.
Well, I mean, all I can say is take one at your own risk.
And that means that you are a citizen of this place, so you're just as conscripted as Strata, I'm afraid.
This truly sounds like a box of convenient cards.
Well, if you want to take a card, then do it at your own risk. Just let you know I warned you.
I trust your judgment. I'm not a gambler.
I'm good for now, but I will take one later. Maybe. Let me think about it. No, I'm good for now.
Alright.
We sleep.
You sleep.
Meditate.
Okay. Well, you all have a nice little rest. A lot of things revealed there. That was fun. After you had your rest and relaxation, you all wake up and the heat's still beating down. It was a very sweaty night. You wake up, you get ready to head off. The Strata has the dark arc and it's still leading in the same direction. So he can guide you through this land.
Can I do? I'm so sorry.
What are you doing?
Can I do something really quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Just while everyone's picking their stuff up, getting ready, putting their stuff on, I'm gonna cast a spell. And this is just, I'm gonna keep this to myself. I'm just gonna sit down and meditate for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my 5th level spell and cast Scrying.
Okay.
And with the description that Silix gave me earlier, I'm going to see if there is any chance of a connection with his partner?
Okay. I'll go make a decision.
They would need to make a wisdom save, and then you get all the modifiers as to how much of a benefit, how much of a...
Cool. Nothing.
Do I get a sense of...
Oh yeah, it tells you shit, doesn't it?
Well, it says I choose a creature that is on the same plane of existence as me. Target makes a wisdom save, and is modified by how well I know the target. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily say anything about. It's a creature, so I guess it would have to be living. But it's up to you what would happen, whether if I would or would not know why it fails. But that's up to you.
You don't detect anything. Yeah. You don't detect anything on this plane of existence.
Interesting. That's all.
So, you all gotten up, you're getting your stuff ready to head out.
Yes.
What?
I lost my brain. It's gone. It disappeared. It is exempt.
It has fallen to the puzzle box.
See, no, you need to open it. No. Okay, so you continue walking through, and Strata keeps you on this same path, and heading up towards. You're getting closer and closer. Like I said, 12-hour walk. Very tiring. But that's just how big this place is.
I'm gonna try the box again.
You're gonna try the box again?
I can't. No, it's killing me. Would you give me a hand with this one as well?
Absolutely.
Oh, very good.
Blue glass hand.
Did you roll your poison for the day?
I did not. That would help. And that 20 and a 5.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. I rolled. I definitely failed, but I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Also, wait, so what? Who rolled for it? Was it?
I rolled.
It was
very bad.
What did you roll?
My portion for the day is a nat 20 and a 5.
I've rolled.
But that's the thing. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Alright.
So it's whether you use your
I'm
point for that.
curious. I want to see what's in this box.
So you give him the 20?
I don't want to force you into giving me that 20. That's
I want to
juicy.
see what's in this box. You've been struggling. Actually, I'll give you the 5.
Thank you so much. I use it,
So
and then
you roll your guidance.
it turns. The guidance makes with the guidance that
Oh,
makes
get
it a 30.
Right. That 20 gets it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I just needed a quick rest, and I knew I could do something great.
Thank you so much. I can sleep now.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
you
start of the session.
Roll. Will you you're watching Gunther opening this box, trying so desperately. You pierce. You focus your mind. You pierce through the physical realm, and you start seeing all these possibilities of what could happen. You see him get blown up a lot. He's getting a lot of psychic energy. His nose is bleeding. He's dying. But you find the one reality, the one in a million, where he succeeds. And you just focus your mind, and when you open your eyes, you realize, oh, he's succeeded. The box, you flip around all these switches, and you figure out, that's what I was doing wrong. I'm supposed to go left, not the right. I don't know.
It's that simple.
But as you do this one last click, all the shifting parts of it begin to move on their own, and they shift and morph into basically an open slot on this box. And inside, First you hear it. You hear a voice going, "Fucking what? Yeah, finally, I'm outside. Where's the sun? Oh no." And you
Oh
you look inside.
no.
What you see is a dagger.
Hello,
Hey, who are you?
my name is Dr. Gunther Helsing, and I've opened a box with you inside. Are you a dagger?
I am. Thank you very much, and thank fucking God you finally got me out of there. It's been a long time. I lost track of time. Oh,
Well, yes. What happened to get you inside here?
I was just putting it.
By?
The dude.
And who is the dude?
His name was Samuel.
Samuel.
He was kind of a dick.
It seems like
It seemed like he got sick. I think he got sick of me, quite frankly.
Were
He
you-
put me in. He said I just talked too much.
Were you always a dagger, or did you?
I was always a dagger.
Oh. May I pick you up?
Regretting getting into too
Yeah,
many
sure
now.
thing.
I'm going to pick you up now.
Yeah.
He's gone silent.
He's like, well, you've got quite a strong grip.
Oh, sorry. Let me lighten up.
So,
Do you have a name?
my name is Susan.
Oh, Susan.
Yes.
Okay. Susan
That's awesome.
is last name Dagger.
It's just Susan.
Okay, I will call you Susan.
Alright.
And welcome, I guess, to this merry bunch.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm so eternally grateful for you finally getting me out of that damn thing. I mean, it's so cramped there. You don't believe I couldn't breathe. Well, I don't really breathe. I don't have lungs. Anyway.
So, like, what do you do?
I do damage. That's all I do. Thank you
Psychic damage?
Funny you mention, I have been told. Actually, are you okay?
Sorry, just old age.
Oh damn! I got that old one. What? Nothing. Anyway.
We did just free you.
Yes. Anyway.
Will's gonna have a double look at this knife. Sorry, dagger.
Susan.
Who's gonna have a look at this, Susan?
Sure thing. Where did you find the puzzle box again?
What they do.
I was inside.
Hmm.
It was inside the chain, wasn't it?
Think so.
Oh no, it was outside. You found it with a dude who was chilling.
Oh yeah, and he just kept going brain dead with it.
So it will be here. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the thing. Here we go. Filled with a sentient dagger named Susan. Nice. What are you trying to do? What's going to happen?
He was trying to look at it.
I'm gonna just.
Well,
gen-
we're
a
just
general-
going. There's a lot of people there.
Should we all introduce ourselves? This is Susan the dagger.
Hi, Susan.
Hi,
Thank
Susan.
Okay. Weird name.
Will.
Thanks.
Will I what? I'm just kidding. I know your name's Will. Anyway.
I could have come up. Give me time. I'll come up with something. Let me brainstorm.
It's alright. What was this one?
Alina.
Alright.
We also have Silix, Geronima. My brain has gone. You've hurt me with your psychic a lot.
No, I don't think I hurt other people myself.
Oh, so Silix, Strata, Geronima, and
Laura.
Laura's here, and Silix is
Alright,
picked on.
well, that's great. I do damage.
Very good.
Do you do like more than the average dagger of damage?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Okay. Inside. Can I inside a dagger?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's sentient.
Oh boy.
I want to look for what kind of magic this is.
Alright.
Oh, that's a 21. No. Yes, yeah, 21.
I need to look up the bloody schools of magic.
It's something. Weird.
Did you pick up detect magic yet?
What'd you roll?
I should.
21.
You just took a long rest.
Tell the truth.
Maybe I did.
Believes
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe I did.
Just spell magic.
I did pick up a few new spells, which I'm excited to.
Spell magic.
Goodbye, Susan.
That's so dark. Oh my god. And we die.
I buried Susan.
You do not talk no longer.
If you're trying to look,
Well, I'm looking into what kind of magic
Oh,
this is.
well, okay. I can't know check.
I give you guidance for this one.
Thank you.
+4.
Oh, that's not bad. What was it?
Additional 4, so 16.
24.
Now you gotta find out, aren't you? Where is that?
Tavish really wants us to get to the city, but now we're like, oh, cool box and dagger.
Well, he also wanted us to open the box.
See.
Deck of many things.
Shaman, I suppose. Evocation. Transmutation.
Transmutation.
That's it. It's in Shaman, Evocation, and Transmutation. It's dagger. Said in dagger. I could be wrong, but get back to me.
What?
So I wouldn't know if this is a soul within this dagger.
There's no necromancy or anything. I need to find where was
So, Eyes of the Grave. Is it undead?
It's not undead.
Great.
Well, if you're done, just analyze me and honestly fondling me.
How would you like me to hold you?
Do you have like a belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, just stick me.
Yeah, this is the...
I will provide wisdom. You come in.
I'm going to go on the assumption that you're happy to come along out with our journey.
Sure thing, as long as I get to kill things.
That's
Okay.
a great deal.
I will see.
I like that one.
Thank you.
I will keep you close for now.
Good. This is very nice.
Yeah, well, I keep a
What's that smell? I'm just kidding. I can't have a nose.
Susan is an interesting one.
You just ditched the...
I'll tell you now. It does a d6 of slashing.
Oh, okay.
Plus, well, this is normal.
No, D4.
No, D4.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. D6 of slashing plus 2d4 psychic.
Ooh.
Plus it talks. That's what we're doing.
I'm so happy.
So you're telling me if I find a +1 dagger?
Yeah. So I'm gonna refer. So that puzzle box, not my creation. It's something called the Infernal Puzzle Box.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's very fun because it's basically a mundane item. You can't open it with magical means. And it's just made from infernal iron.
Implying there's a hell,
Yes.
and we're certainly living in it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Also, it's supposed to spend an hour trying to open it.
Yeah, we've been walking for like...
Well, that sounds like we've been doing it
weeks.
for multiple hours, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let us...
We shall continue walking.
On tracking. Let's reach
Correct.
the city after 12 hours.
Well, does anyone know any songs?
No.
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99 bottles of beer. Take one
Please,
down.
please. I'm going. You can't mention.
Well, I mean, alcohol doesn't mean anything to you. You just won't touch it. What are you doing?
Well, let me be a bit more sensitive. 99 bottles of soda on the wall. 99 bottles of soda. Susan, can you sing with me?
I would rather. I'm probably going to cut your tongue out.
I cannot believe that I annoyed you from my talking quicker than you annoyed me.
No bottles of soda.
That's great.
No, as
Susan's sticking around for a while.
as you continue walking forward, you eventually start to see civilization.
Yay.
Civilization. You can see off to your sides in the distances. You see like the suggestions of settlements. They're like very tiny and they're off in the distance. They look like tiny shacks, the small grouping of them. But up ahead of you, you can see a much larger settlement. It seems like it's much more substantial. It's very much a ramshackle thing. All the buildings are made from like corrugated iron and like just flimsy wood. But it seems like, unlike the ones you can see off the side, this one actually has like streets, or like just like what you could call streets in this sort of setting. It's basically a fancy looking slum.
Suppose it's nice.
Bunch of these rich poor people over here.
Strata speaks up. Strata speaks up and he's like, okay, so this up ahead is the like town of Halex. It's basically like in between like Kabika and Corthan, which you can actually see if you look above. You can actually start to see the city over there. And as he points, you do see like it's a shape in the distance. You've been walking for about 6 hours. It's like a shape in the distance. It looks huge even from this far. But as you like getting closer and closer, Strata continues like, so this town actually is quite a lot bigger than the other ones just because people always have to pass through here, so they want to make it better.
Build it up to attract the masses.
You could say that, yeah. There's this dude here. He's very cool. He's called Rohan. He looks out. He keeps people. He welcomes them. He's a good dude. I like him. But when I come through with my mates, we always have to give him a little chat. But yeah, this is basically just a place to walk through to get to the city, but nothing really interesting happens here. You're right. You'll continue walking forward.
We can explore this place for a while. No, you bring.
As the group continues onwards, you see what Strata was describing. You actually see a man sitting on like a small, for lack of a better term, it's like a deck chair but made out of like wood. And he's sitting there, but as you get closer and closer, you begin to hear what sound like just the notes of a harmonica, just echoing throughout. But they're very sad notes.
Aww.
It sounds rather upset, but it
Sounds rather
I'm so proud.
alright.
Would this make the harmonica just playing the blues then?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, as you get
This is
closer
awesome
and closer, Strata's like, that's sweet weird, is usually very cheerful, I don't know why.
Oh, that's your friend.
Oh yeah, that's Roger. About to be. Hey! Over here! This man looks up. He doesn't look up, but you can see his head tilted up. He's wearing a big wide brimmed hat that kind of hides his face. He just kind of looks up and like, hey, welcome to the great city of Corthan. It's over there. Welcome travellers. You can pass through on your way to the capital. Leave me be. He goes back to playing.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
Yes. And I kind of look at Strata.
He looked like Strata looks very concerned because this dude sounds very upset.
Yeah.
And Strata just goes, there's something wrong. You seem usually a lot more cheery. Come on, mate. Is everything alright? Roger just looks up. Yeah, everything's fine. It's alright. They took my son to go and join the army. I'm very proud. He's going to go and serve this nation. I'm very proud. Play that one. So yeah, he's very upset.
I'm sorry to hear. But not every soldier doesn't make it back. Your son could very well surprise you. If that helps.
Alright, fine. The King's War is going to advance over the entire world. I mean, that place up north, they can't die apparently. I don't know. It's pretty sad. But, just Sarada, I haven't seen you in a long time. I thought you might have been dead. This is fucking annoying. No, so I got lost in our car because someone attacked us and took our dark arc. But I found these guys and they seem pretty cool. Kind of the best actually. My best friends really. Kind of the best people I've ever known. See, Dumbly not here.
Yeah, terribly out of character. He calls me Quack.
He's a quack. He's a good quack.
I'm not sure he knows my real name.
Anyway.
Take that as a no.
Roger just looks at me like, alright, just because, just you're here, I may just, he's like looking around, he kind of looks a little nervous. I'm just, I'll guide you through the town, like that.
Are you worried about something?
No, it's fine.
Can I?
We appreciate the guidance.
Can you what?
Can I do a little peer around? See if anyone's looking at us.
You can do a peer around.
Can I try and gauge if this guy's acting suspiciously?
You can make an insight check. So make a perception check, make an insight check. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, baby. Nice. Oh, that's so good. 28.
Okay.
Mate. Yes.
16 on the inside.
16 insight. It looks like he's acting very shifty, but it doesn't seem like he has any ill intentions towards you at all.
Okay.
As for you, with a 24,
28. Credit damage.
Oh my god! You can see further within the town. The only thing that really catches your eye is a group of townspeople kind of huddled together around like the entrance of an alleyway or like a street. They seem to be muttering amongst each other, kind of, and just like they're like telling each other later.
Oh, you're gonna hate me so much.
You know.
The new feed I picked up.
Yeah.
If I can see lips moving, I know what they're saying.
Alright. Like one guy, you see one guy turn to his friend. He's like, "Do you think? I think you should take that one. Really. I mean, I think that's the best out of the group." Yeah, I know. It's been close. She seems very anxious and desperate. I just take that. You know what? Look, I know what you're saying, but I think that was probably the best one.
What are they referring to? They pointing toward our group or something else?
Well, somebody in the street. You can't see. Down the street. And the entrance to the street seems blocked off by this big crowd of people.
I'll ask.
So yeah, not too suspicious, but fidgety and anxious.
Okay.
You see a crowd of people.
What would that group of people be doing? That's a very large group.
Oh, nice. Alright, I mean... Katarina Brambar's in town.
Who?
She's... You guys don't know. You're not from here, are you?
No. Oh, we are citizens, but no.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Didn't Strata say something about a Katarina?
Yeah, I did. She is the sister of the king.
Oh, of course. In the back pocket, right? Yes.
If she's... I don't know why she's around here, but... Oh, actually... I can't mean that's true, can it?
Well, the group of people are talking about shooting someone.
Yeah, she's here in town picking a new girl.
For?
It's always been a rumor, really, but she likes to find the prettiest girls she can and take them back to the palace to live with her.
Interesting.
As soon as she reaches birth, that bunch of girls in the town have turned to like 18. She comes by and has one of them.
Do they have a choice in this?
Well, people actually generally want to go. Really, I mean, it's almost about life living here in this situation. I mean, you actually live in the palace, so people actually tend to try to dress their daughters up to make them even most appealing, like, so they can actually get in there.
Curious.
That sort of thing. But no, she's here, and she's got some guards with her, and I'm just nervous about trying not to get spotted. With that emblem on your back, you've been gone for a while, and I think it's for the best, because there are no more Ashen Hawks anymore. They seem to be kind of missing. And with that, I think we're going to end the session.
Interesting. I'm sure Dom would have been more like,
Yeah, I know, and it sucks he's not here, but I
Yeah,
can't.
because I'm sitting here thinking, wasn't his whole group the whole Ashen Hawks? But I guess,
really?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's a bit of a mystery there.
So,
Something to unravel.
Lots of questions this session.
yeah, I mean, that's great.
Anyways,
What?
let's dress Alina up and send her into investigate.
Easiest way.
I've got a disguise kit.
I was thinking
Let's go.
easiest way into the castle.
Anyway, I hope you all had fun this
We
session.
did.
Please, all you guys at home, hope you enjoyed. Check out all our other stuff. If you haven't checked out the other videos in this series, a lot of this doesn't make sense, so why not? Also, check out all our saving throwdowns and short form content on the channel. There will be playlists galore.
They're a lot of fun.
You know what? Just
They're a lot of
leave a
fun.
like on the video. I hope you did like it, but if you didn't, then leave a like anyway.
We're begging.
I hope to see you next time. Bye.
See you later,
See ya.
everyone.
Bye.